It's Veronica, and today I am going to be giving you guys a Mother's Day makeup tutorial look. In addition to this eyeshadow look, I am going to be showing you guys 3 different lip colors that you can use with this eyeshadow, and I'm also going to be trying out some new products. Without further ado, let's get into the video. My face is moisturized and primed and it is ready to go, so we are going to get started with this tutorial. So first things first, I'm going to be taking my Revlon ColorStay foundation for combination oily skin, and this foundation is actually super amazing. I'm always really hesitant to try new foundations because my favorite one ever is the Tarte Clay foundation, which I always talk about. I wasn't really sure if this one was going to work, but it actually works really, really well. It really does mattify your face and it keeps your face matte throughout the day. So I'm just going to be starting out with this foundation. I'm pretty sure it's full coverage. It doesn't say full coverage, but it's pretty full coverage if you ask me, so. As you can tell, this foundation did a really good job at covering all my blemishes. You can barely see them. And next, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to be highlighting under my eyes with this. I like to create a triangle because it makes it a lot easier to highlight. I'm also going to be highlighting my chin, my nose just a little bit, and my forehead. I feel like someone's going to comment down on my video and be like, Illuminati, because I just drew triangles on my face. But personally, I don't really believe in the Illuminati, so does anyone really like truly believe in the Illuminati, or is that like a joke? I don't really know. You tell me. Oh, and I'm using this smaller beauty blender to blend out my under eye because it's a lot easier to access my under eye. And is that the right word for it? Access? I can get really close to my eye and it's more precise, so I like to use this one. Next, I'm going to be setting my highlight with the Almay pressed powder, and this is in the shade 100 Light. Next, I'm going to be taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and my jawline as always. Next, I'm going to be taking this small brush right here. This is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I like to use it to contour my nose because it's a lot more precise than an actual large contour brush. This is how it looks before I blend it, but now I'm going to be taking the same brush that I used to contour my cheeks, my forehead, and my jawline, and I'm going to be using that to blend out my nose contour. Next, I'm taking the NYX Blush in the shade Pinched, and I'm going to be applying that on my cheeks. I'm just going to smile and apply it because it's a lot easier to find your cheeks that way. Next, I'm going to be taking a bit more of the Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to be applying that to my eyelids just to use as an eyeshadow primer. This is a tip: if you don't have an eyeshadow primer, or if you don't want to buy one, you can just use concealer as your primer, and it works just as well. Since this look is for Mother's Day, I was inspired by flowers and pink shades and red shades. As you can tell, I'm wearing a red dress and I have my red and pink bracelet on me. And because I'm going to be making this a pink rosy kind of look, I'm going to be using the Naked 2 palette. I'm also going to be using my blush that I used earlier as an eyeshadow color. You will see how that works. Let's get started with this look. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Snake Bite from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my crease. The key with this color is to use a light hand because you don't want the brown to dominate, since we're going to be adding a lot of pink tones later. So be sure to use a light hand when you apply this. As you can see, it's very pigmented, so just a very light touch applies a lot, so you want to Be very gentle when you do this. This brown tone is going to add depth to our eyes, so it's going to make the look really pop. Before I keep going with this look, I'm going to do my brows really quick because I like to do them before I do eyeshadow and I kind of just forgot to do them. So we are going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm going to be using this brush right here. This is a thin angled brush, and I'm just going to be applying that to my eyebrows, obviously, because it is an eyebrow product. So I'm just going to be taking the spoolie brush and brushing up my eyebrows, and then I'm just going to be taking a little bit, and a little bit of this product goes a long way as well. I've had this product for about a year. I don't even know if that's healthy. It says 6 months. Okay, well, if you didn't know, by the way, there's a little picture of a container on the back of most makeup products, and it says how long the product has until it expires, and it says 6 months. But I'm not eating this, so we're just gonna ignore that. Honestly, I've been using it past 6 months, and so far, nothing has happened to my brows, so I think we're okay. Comment below if you actually throw out your makeup products after the expiration date. I mean, mascara I get because you're putting it so close to your eyes that you don't want to put like an expired product. And I also get like lipstick and stuff like that, but I don't know, brow products, I just feel like you can use expired ones because it's not going into your eye, it's not going into your like skin, like I just think it's fine, but maybe that's just me. I'm gonna Google if that's okay later, but for now we're just gonna use it. Okay, now that my eyebrows are drawn on, eyebrows make such a big difference. Like, hello, the makeup look is done. I'm just kidding. Next, let's get back into eyeshadow. Here is where my blush comes in. I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm just going to be taking the pink blush color, which is also very pigmented, so you want to be very gentle and you want to use a light hand when you put this on. Just look at how beautiful this color is, especially for the eyes. And we are just going to be applying that into our crease like so. I think this is the perfect color for Mother's Day. I just think it's beautiful. And it's technically a blush, but no one will know that. And you can use it as a blush and an eyeshadow, so you're saving money. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got you guys. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Tease from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to be applying that under my eyes on the bottom lid. And you want to connect that to your crease just so that it looks more blended, more put together. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Chopper, also from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm just going to be applying that to my lid. Now I'm going to be taking the color Booty Call from the same palette, and I'm going to be putting that in my inner corner and underneath my brow to act as a highlight, just to brighten up the inner corner of my eye. Oh yes, look at that. Just to add a little bit of more oomph, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. highlighter concealer duo, which looks like this, and I'm going to be taking the highlighter part, and I'm going to be applying a little bit of it into the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm going to be taking the same brush that I used to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, and I'm just going to be blending this out. Now to line the eyes, I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Corrupt, and I'm going to be lining the top lid of my eye. I'm going to be doing a very thin line though, because I want this look to remain natural but still glam at the same time, so I don't want to go overboard with the thickness of the eyeliner, so I'll show you guys how I do that. Now that I've applied the eyeliner, I'm going to be curling my lashes and applying the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express Mascara. Before I apply mascara to my lower lashes, I'm going to be baking with the Cover FX Translucent Powder in the shade Light. And I'm going to be baking with this small beauty blender, like so. I actually don't really bake on a day-to-day basis, but for special occasions, I feel like it's necessary. I also like to bake under where I contoured, just to increase the contour. Increase? I can never think of the right words when I'm filming. Okay, so I've applied some lip balm and I'm done baking, so I'm just going to wipe off this powder and bam, look at that clean finish. Yes, I love baking. I actually really do like baking, like actual baking, like cookies and stuff like that, vegan cookies and stuff like that. Next, this is the fun part. Everything's the fun part actually. So I'm going to be taking the Benefit What's Up highlighter. What a clever name. I love little corny jokes like that. And I've actually never tried this really. I've tried it before, but not really in a makeup look. This is a stick highlighter, so let's give it a shot. Oh, okay. Yes. It obviously needs to be blended with the Beauty Blender. That looks really good. I really like the shade as well. This is the shade Soft Focus. Now I'm going to be taking this Beauty Blender, which is dirty because I used it to bake, but I'm going to be using the other side, and I'm just going to blend out the highlight. Okay, yeah, that's not blending. So I'm going to be taking this brush instead, and I'm going to be using this to blend out the highlight. Hopefully it blends. Imagine if it doesn't. That would really suck. I think this is how you're supposed to use it. Okay, yeah, it's blending. I'm also going to be using that highlighter on my nose. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to blend that. I can just leave it like that, but I'm going to blend it. Honestly, this highlighter is very good, like, for a natural look. It's very good for a natural look. Color is just right. It's not too obvious that you have a highlighter on. Yes. Okay. Next, we are going to be doing the lips. And for the lips, I wanted to give you guys options. So I'm actually going to be showing you 3 lip colors that look really good with this eyeshadow look. And you can choose whichever one fits you best. First, I'm going to be starting off by taking my Revlon ColorStay lip liner in the shade Mauve. And I'm going to be applying that around my lips just to line them and prep them for the lip colors that I'm going to be using. The first lip option is the Clinique Pep-Start Pout Perfecting Balm in the shade Cherry, and this is a perfect lip tint for Mother's Day. It's like a very nice red tone. I'll show you guys how it looks. So this is how the Clinique lip balm looks. I think personally this is my favorite one, and it's a perfect natural red lip, so if you don't want too much of a bright lip, you could go with this. It also looks really effortless. This next color is from ColourPop. It's from their Ultra Matte Lip Collection, and this is in the shade Solow. This is for all my girls, or guys, who prefer a pink lip instead of a red lip. This is how the ColourPop Matte Lip Gloss looks. This is how it looks before it dries, but if you give it a second, it'll dry. This is how the ColourPop lipstick looks dried. I personally like this color a lot. I think it looks really, really nice with this look. The pink in the eyeshadow and the pink with the lip just really bring each other out, and it just makes the whole look come together. The last color that I'm going to be doing is the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick and Lip Liner Duo in the shade Mary Jo K. This is one of my favorite red colors. It's a very bright red. This is how the lipstick looks when it's dry. I really like this color because it's just very classic. It matches my dress. Oh, it also matches my earrings, so. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you liked the 3 lip color options. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment below any video suggestions that you have for me. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and also be sure to hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every single time that I post a brand new video. I'm wishing all your moms and all moms watching this a very happy and safe Mother's Day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!